surfers paradise Australia. With its massive skyscrapers, carefully manicured beach and bikini babes, it's a long way from Bluey's woolshed down on the Riverina. Which of course made it the perfect venue for the 2012 Shearharvest convention. With a healthy mix of Kiwis and Aussies flying in from all parts of Australasia to the beautiful Outrigger Resort, the conference is a much anticipated and looked forward to event. For 3 days, shearing contractors from both countries gathered to exchange views, share work and business practices, and to make friends or meet up with old ones. All laced, of course, with the usual good-natured trans-Tasman whipping.
This conference is titled First Ourselves, and what we're trying to do here is make your life easier for yourself.
Definitely a lot of networking. We take on board what the guys say here, and they hopefully take on board what we say as part of New Zealand.
There's always been a constant flow of sharing labour and technology between the two countries, and both are seen as joint trendsetters of the industry worldwide. And this biannual conference is a key element in keeping the two nations ahead of the pack.
It's a global industry, it's not a New Zealand industry or Australian industry.
After registration on Wednesday morning and the obligatory bag of conference goodies, it was down to business.
I'm going to introduce to the stage for the official opening Dr. Chris Chilcott, who is the Queensland Director of Animal Industries.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to acknowledge Michael Schofield, the President of the Shearing Contractors Association of Australia, Mr. Barry Pullen, the New Zealand Shearing Contractor Association President. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, also Darren Spencer from the President of the West Australian Shearing Contractors, Brian Dugan from the National Farmers Federation, and Ian Evans from Australian Wool Innovation. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Shearharvest Conference 2012.
The conference was opened by Dr. Chris Chilcott, Director of Animal Science, and an address by both the Australian and New Zealand presidents.
To Darren Spencer and his group from Western Australian Shearing Contractors, welcome, and also to our New Zealand contractors. Fine staff to improve themselves, to do the best job we can, but sometimes we forget about ourselves. We're on call 24/7, most of us are, and we don't look after each other or ourselves.
The dollar return and their wages, and even the way of communication now, Facebook, Twitter, it's there. Strange thing is that other people quite often know problems in the shed before we even know ourselves as their employer.
The conference covered a wide range of subjects, including workplace relations, productivity and work practices, health and wellness.
Sitting in this room are probably paying a bigger percentage than they should, while others don't.
However, one major theme kept reoccurring: occupational health and safety, as both countries acknowledge how important their vital labour force is to the industry.
It's got to be. Hopefully we can sort a lot of the problems out.
A big part of the industry over here in Australia is going to be OH&S. Probably need a lot more time spent on it as well.
Both associations also grabbed the opportunity to hold their annual general meetings.
Not me. So again, welcome along here. First thing, let's just get into gear. Any apologies? Peter Lyons. Peter Lyons.
Any apologies for people that aren't able to be present? Is there someone like to move John for second, Peter, that the apologies be accepted?
And it's not all work.
I have been enjoying the conference. I've got a lot out of it. I don't just come for the conference though, I come to have some time out. We've got 5 kids at home. Been doing a bit of shopping, loving it. Meeting a few Aussies. It's been cool. I think we need it. We need just to correspond between the two countries.
getting away for 3 or 4 days.
A big part of the conference is the opportunity to network, exchange ideas and experiences. The social side of the proceedings was highlighted by drinks and a dinner, and included an interesting entertainment piece on the wide-tooth comb dispute.
In the 1980s, a war was raging in rural Australia, a war that changed the very fabric of our iconic outback.
The Wool War is a story of an ugly, violent battle between graziers, shearers and unions that ripped the Australian bush apart for over a decade. Understanding the pressures that other contractors face can be a revelation, and a presentation was made on working in the earthquake belt by the Christchurch contingent.
The procedure that we invented on the spot worked really well. After the February earthquake, we had talked to the kids about what to do in the earthquake.
The conference was wrapped up on the Friday with conference goers excited and keen to implement what was learnt.
It's excellent. Very well put together. Very, very well put together.
You're pulling a fair bit of stuff. The first time I've been to one, so yeah, more than happy to come back next time.
It's been great getting together and being able to discuss things that they've all got in common.
More professionalism, speaking to other contractors. Yeah, just a chance to meet other contractors, see how they're faring with their businesses.
Oh yes, definitely. You know, because we're the main host of this conference, to bring all the groups together and to do it. You know, the benefits of this conference is not just what we're learning through the conference, but the networks and the communication between the other contractors from Australia and New Zealand, and also the other groups, the stakeholders involved, like AWI and the training organisations. The feedback from them for our businesses is really important, and you get a lot out of it.
The next joint conference will take place in 2014 in New Zealand.